Hello and welcome to Lone Orange Live. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. So glad to have you here. Today we're going to be talking about someday maybe goals. Maybe you have them. I'm going to bet that most of us have them. They're the goals that are sitting comfortably on the back burner. The things that we know we need to get done, they're on our list. They keep showing up on our goals list and they just don't get done. We're going to talk today about how we can make that less painful, help you get those things done, and get past the someday and make them done. How's that sound? Well, my name is Tiffany Huckelman. I'm the founder of Lone Orange and the host of Lone Orange Live, and I am super thrilled to be with you here today. So let's get started. Someday maybe goals. What is on your someday maybe list? What are those things? And put them in the comments below. I would love to know what are those things that as we're talking right now, you're thinking, oh gosh, that thing that is hanging over your head that every time you set goals shows up on your list as something you should get done, but you just never get done. Why does it never get done? Is it because it's too hard? Is it because it's just boring? Is it because it's work you don't like? Is it because it's you don't know how to do it? Or maybe it's so overwhelming and so big that you really don't even know where to start. I am a planner. I like to have my plans. I like to have goals. But there are times when I set goals that are too big, that are too lofty, that are too overwhelming, that just don't get done. And I feel like sometimes when I set those goals in my head, there's like a little 2-year-old temper tantrum being thrown. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Kicking and screaming on the ground. I don't want to. It's too hard. Does that sound familiar? I hope I'm not the only one. But I think that is probably something that we all go through because there's always things that we don't like. And especially as solopreneurs, like we have to do so many things and we're not going to like all of them. It's just the facts. So, what are those things for you? What are those things that, yeah, I'm going to put it on my list and someday maybe I'll get to it? So, for a long time in my business, I got it. Let's see, let's back up a little bit. So, about maybe a year or two into my business, I was starting to realize that I had bigger dreams than what I was able to achieve personally by myself. I had time limits, I had energy limits, I had other things I wanted to do with my life than just work 24/7 in my business. And I realized that in order to do it, I was going to have to hire other people. Now, I got into my business saying I just wanted to do this myself. I don't want other people. Like that seemed like such a headache to me that it just sounded like a big old pain. But I was like, okay, so if I want to actually help more people and make the money that I think I can make in this business, I need to have more people. Well, now I started freaking out about how am I going to bring other people in? How are they going to serve my clients? Are they going to serve them as well as I do? Do I have to worry about kind of my own success? Do I have to worry about my clients being served well? Are they going to do things the way I want them done? Is it going to be turned into a management nightmare? Am I going to just pull my hair out and spend all my time managing other people? Here was the secret that I found to grow the capacity in my business, to be able to grow my team, and to be able to make more money. And that secret, are you ready? Systems. Okay, now I know you've heard me say this before. If you're new here, then welcome. This is my secret sauce. That's what I talk about the most because I think it is one of those things that solopreneurs especially must have in order to scale, in order to grow, in order to reach more people. But systems can be scary. When I realized that I needed systems, I read the book E-Myth by Michael Gerber, which was great. And I was like, oh, yeah, that totally makes sense. If you've not read it, he talks about the idea of having kind of the CEO, the person in charge, the business owner, and the manager and the technician role. So as a solopreneur, you're playing all three, but you have to recognize what roles you're playing in. And oftentimes we just play in the technician role, which means we're not thinking or acting like a business owner. Business owner puts systems in place and uses other people to get the work done. Okay, so that made sense. I was ready to buy in, but I didn't know how. Like, I still didn't understand, how do I go about doing this? So I went on, I would say, a 5-year journey to figure that out. I finally figured out, with lots of different input from different people and researching things on my own, I finally figured out how I was going to do it for my solopreneur business. In the meantime, I was making some hires, some of them not so great, because I didn't know what I was looking for. I didn't know how to train them. I didn't know how to get them to do things the way I wanted them done. So I wasn't making great hires. But as I created those systems, as I figured out the things that I wanted to delegate to other people, then that's when I could start training other people on how I wanted things done, what the Lone Orange way to get things done was. That's how I could manage people, so I wasn't micromanaging them, or I wasn't sitting over their shoulder the whole time. They knew what needed to be done because we had the documented systems. That allowed me to have more of my work done by other people. So in a given month, we could get a lot more work done, which means, so that increased our capacity, which means we could help more people, which means we made more money. Yes, I know the question is always, well, what about what you're paying them? Absolutely. Well, you figure out so that you're still making profit. So if you are ready to increase your capacity, increase your income, maybe even start hiring a team, you've got to have those systems in place. That is the secret to reaching those someday maybe goals, because the systems was a someday maybe goal for me. It took me a long time to finally admit that I needed it, and then to figure out how to do it. And what pushed me over the edge to finally get it done is, well, first of all, I wasn't getting it done because it was tedious. It was painful. I didn't know how to do it. So it just never got done. I never sat down to figure it out. But what forced me into figuring it out was because became too painful not to have them. I was working so hard, so long, nights, weekends. At that point, I was newly married. My marriage was struggling because I was spending so much time focused on my business, not focused on my marriage. So it became too painful to not have the system. So I had to figure it out. I had to get the help. I had to focus the time and effort to be able to get these systems developed. But now I'm reaping the rewards. Now I have a team, and we just added new people to the team recently, and they're trained. They're already onboarded. Like, they already know how to work within our team. It's amazing. Not to mention, last summer, I was able to take 5 weeks off. 2 of them were mostly unplugged, 3 of them completely unplugged. We traveled to Hawaii, and I couldn't take my computer with me. I could not do work. It was scary. Like, I felt like I was going through withdrawals. But my team handled everything seamlessly. They were amazing. Business still happened. Clients were still served for 3 whole weeks that I wasn't there doing it and making sure it was getting done, because my team had it handled, because we've worked together. I've taught them the systems. They know what to do. My clients know what to expect. And it was beautiful. We were still making money. In fact, I think we had one of our best months while I was gone. Maybe that's something. Maybe I need to go on more vacations. What do you think? I think that's a good plan. That'll be my next someday maybe goal, to be able to take more vacations so my team can handle things and run things better than with me around. So what is your someday maybe goal? Are getting those systems one of your someday maybe goals? Is that something that you would like to figure out, how to be more efficient in your business, how to increase your capacity, and ultimately increase the people that you can help, your impact, and your revenue? If that sounds like you, I have a special free masterclass coming up next week. I'm offering it 2 times on, April 20th. So that's Wednesday at 11 a.m. Central Time. and then again on Thursday, April 21st at 2:30. So both of those times, it'll be the same course. You can come to both times if you want, but it'll be the same thing, but you get to choose the time that works best for you. In that in that master class, it'll be 90 minutes and we are going to dig in. I'm going to show you how to organize your entire business. We're going to take all your systems. I'm going to show you the roadmap to organize your entire business. And then I'm going to share with you the one most important, crucial, critical system that you must have in your business to be able to grow, to be able to serve more, to be able to increase your capacity and increase your revenue. All those things that we want to do. We all want more clients, more money, right? So there's one system that you need to focus on to develop to make sure that you can do that. And I'm going to show you what that is in that masterclass. So I'm going to put on the bottom of the screen the link. And as soon as I'm done broadcasting here, I'll come back and put the live link in the comments. Go sign up right now. Go sign up for one of those two classes. The people have asked, are replays available? Yes, replays will be available. They will be sent out to registrants only, and they'll be sent out and available for about 72 hours after they're sent. So they will be there, but they'll only be there for a limited time. So come to the Optimize Your Capacity and Cash Flow Masterclass. Free, 90 minutes, 2 options next week, Wednesday and Thursday. Pick what's best for you. If you can't do either, sign up for one of them so you get the replay, and make sure that you figure out how to get your business organized and figure out where to focus to get that first system down so you can do more with your business. You have such an important purpose in your business and in this world, and your clients need you. Please don't do them the disservice of holding back, of keeping systems on your someday maybe goal, when if you just by implementing these things, you can reach more people, have a greater impact, be less stressed, and make more money. Like, it sounds too good to be true, I know, but I've done it. It's happening. I took 5 weeks off last year, and it worked. My business still ran, we still made money, and I wasn't the one doing it. You can have that too. I promise you. So come join me in the masterclass. Be sure to share this video or share the link to somebody else that you know that needs this message too. And let's all build our businesses together to change the world. All right, my friends, I will see you next Thursday at 9 a.m. Central Time for Lone Orange Live. And until then, have a stellar week. Bye.